Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Becks Flavour. Welcome to the first video to this Christmas series that I'm doing. If you don't know about it, follow me on my Instagram and you will know everything that I am doing. Okay, this Christmas, I want to spice things up. I want us to break away from the usual things that we do at the Christmas table. Okay, change things. If we know anything, this year has not been an ordinary year. Okay, so let's spice things up to make us feel better. I am sharing with you this lovely, easy appetizers that will make a hit on your Christmas dinner table. So let's get into it. I have here a few simple ingredients for you. I will list everything in the description box below. This is so easy, okay? You don't want to slave away all day in the kitchen making food, okay? So these simple ingredients, but yet flavor packed, will make sure that you are enjoying your festive season. So to start off, obviously the star of the dish, which is a filo pastry. So a filo pastry is quite thin. It just falls apart really. It's like paper thin. So you have to have a very loose hand when you are dealing with this filo pastry. It's very cheap. You can get it in any shops. Well, all the major shops sell these things. You can also use it for different things if you like, but for today we are making a nice and simple filling, and this can be done in 15 minutes. So this filo pastry pack has 12 pieces in there, so 12 sheets in there. I'm just going to half it and then use the rest for something else later. So I'm now going to go ahead and divide this into 4 equal pieces. As you can see, my cutting accuracy needs a bit of help, but oh well, we move. Okay, so try and cut this as precise as you can, but it really doesn't matter, to be honest with you. So after I've cut all these up, I'm now going to go ahead and take one sheet, brushed up with olive oil. You can also use melted butter if that's what you prefer. So you will brush one sheet with the olive oil, and then you're going to add another sheet on top of it, and then you brush it again. So in total I will be using 3 sheets to do this, okay? Because if you do 2 or 1, it's going to be too thin. Like I mentioned, it's really thin, and then once you bake it or once you put your filling into it, it's just going to fall apart. So you need a bit of a solid grounding to it. So 3 sheets. If you want, you can add some more, but don't do more than 4, then it just becomes too much. When you're brushing your oil, just be gentle because this pastry is very delicate. And then you need a muffin tray. So all you do is put in a muffin tray and push it down with your hands like so that when it bakes, it has that form and you can add your filling into it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the remainings. Also, just to give you a heads up, when you're putting your oil on the sheets, for the remaining sheets, you can cover this up with a paper towel or cover this up with a damp cloth, because otherwise it will dry out. Unless you work really fast, it's going to dry out. So now that all the filo pastry is ready, I'm going to put this in the oven for about 10 minutes, but be sure to check what your packet says, okay? So about 10 minutes, this is how it looks like. It's crispy, but it needs to cool down, completely cool down, okay? Don't put your filling in there while it's still hot. And then we will move over to our beautiful filling. I have here 1 avocado. If you don't like avocado, you can omit this, or you can add any vegetable or anything of your choice. I am cutting this in small pieces because, you know, it's a bite size, it's a snack. Essentially, it's finger food, so you don't want to cut things too big. So all I'm doing is obviously I'm just cutting all my vegetables ready to make my filling, and I will put everything that I use in the description box below. And also to remind you not to forget to subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. I've got more things coming up in this Christmas series, so I'm really excited to show you how you can change things up in your kitchen, because I am tired of having the same old things every Christmas. Okay, so be sure to subscribe and turn your notification bell on so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And also, please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm now going to go ahead and add in some lemon juice, some parsley. The lemon juice is going to give it a bit of a kick. You won't really taste it much, but it makes all the difference. And because I want some heat in there, I'm just going to add some jalapenos. But if you don't like jalapenos or you don't like any heat, then you can omit this. And then I'm adding some sweet chili as well to flavor this simple dish up. The sweet chili will just take it to another level. Or you can use any sauce of your choice. You can use mayonnaise or ketchup or barbecue sauce, anything that floats your boat. And then I'm just going to season this up with a bit of all-purpose seasoning. Of course, you should know by now, I love my all-purpose seasoning, okay? So now onto the prawns. I'm adding a bit of cumin and a bit of paprika powder. You can use any seasoning that you like. Some salt. Some all-purpose seasoning as well. Again, you know I like my all-purpose seasoning. And some black pepper. You can switch the seasoning up if you like. Your own seasoning is totally fine. Then mix everything up, ensuring that all the prawns are coated in this lovely seasoning. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put some olive oil in my skillet and fry these up for literally a few minutes, because you know prawns cook so quickly, so you don't want to leave them for long in your pan. So about a minute, I'm just going to turn these over so that they can cook on the other side as well. I am literally cooking this for 1 minute each. This is because my skillet pan gets really hot, and once I turn the heat off, it still contains some heat. So when I turn it off, it's still going to continue to cook. So I'm literally just going to take it off the fire and allow it to cook once I turn off the fire, because I don't want it to be hard. I still want it to maintain its lovely juices. And that's it, simple as that. Now it's time to fill our Filo pastry cup. So just simply put your filling into the cups as I'm doing right now. This is so simple, guys, and it will make your guests really happy. I am tired of constantly eating the same thing at Christmas. You come in and you have some spring rolls or whatever, but this will make a change, okay? So you really need to try this recipe out. It's too simple not to. And to crown this off, of course, I need to place my beautiful prawns onto my Filo cup pastry. Look at how lovely that is looking. You cannot tell me that your guests are not going to enjoy this, or your family are not going to love it. They will love it. And it literally takes 10 minutes to do this, okay? So it's not time consuming at all, okay? So if you made it this far into the video and you haven't yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel and press your notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoy this Christmas series as much as I enjoy filming it for you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.